be coming to you live. We usually do this on Fridays, but I'm so excited that we're doing this on Wednesday because Friday seems a bit of a difficulty this week. But there's so much to unpack, so much to talk about, and I'm so excited. So would really appreciate you all coming and joining me. I know it's midweek, so I don't expect people to flock in, but I would really appreciate you all joining in. You all can type your comments, let me know what you all think about. Of course, if you all see the title and description, you all know that I'm talking about a Spider-Man, a brand new day. I'm talking about Avengers Doomsday. I'm talking about Homebound, our very own official entry for the Oscars this year. And there's so much to look forward to. Please do join in, folks. Thank you so much for joining in. This is the Trending Now YouTube Live. I'm Bhaarat. I come to you live every week and we talk about pop culture. There's a lot of discourse, a lot of fun. Really looking forward to today's conversation. Okay, so we're waiting for people to join in right now. I'm really excited. We've just begun, so there's so much to look forward to. But yes, this is so much fun coming to your live, talking about pop culture, of course. Three topics in particular that I'm super excited about. We're going to be talking about the return of Steve Rogers, aka Captain America, of course, played wonderfully by Chris Evans in the Avengers movies. And well, apart from that, we are going to be talking about the leaked teaser of Spider-Man Brand New Day, where we, of course, get to see Spider-Man. We get to see John Bertha's character, the Punisher, making his comeback in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and seeing him on the silver screen for the first time is such a treat. We, of course, have Hulk. We have Mark Ruffalo playing the role of Bruce Banner, aka Hulk. So much to look forward to. Well, apart from that, we're going to be talking about India's official entry to the Oscars this year, that being Homebound, this brilliant movie directed by Neeraj Ghaywan. And we, of course, have Martin Scorsese as the executive producer for the same. Philly saying hi. Philly, what's up? Thank you so much for joining in. Well, so much to look forward to. People are flocking in now. Thank you so much for joining, folks. I'm Bharat. This is the Trending Now YouTube Live. Well, we usually do this on Fridays on the Radio 1 International YouTube channel, but we're doing this on a Wednesday but because there's so much to unpack. There's so much to look forward to in terms of the movies that are coming. Of course, Avatar Fire and Ash is releasing in India tomorrow, and I'm presuming that it's going to be following suit worldwide. So there's so much to look forward to. So excited because we, of course, have the leaked first look of Avengers Doomsday. Of course, since Avatar is a Disney movie and so is Avengers, of course, Disney practically owns everything, but now Netflix might be owning everything if you know what I'm talking about. We get to see the first look. There are not one, two, three, but four teasers for Avengers Doomsday that we're going to be seeing in the Avatar movies. So much to look forward to. Well, apart from that, of course, Spider-Man Brand New Day, even though Spider-Man comes in the Marvel umbrella, but Sony does its own thing. So we have not one but two leaks. Of course, Christmas season getting all more festive. Trail is saying hi. Trail, thank you so much for joining in. Thank you. I'm Bharat. This is the Trending Now YouTube Live. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for taking your time on this Wednesday. I don't know if you all are in different parts of the country. It might be early Wednesday for you all, but for me in India, it is late Wednesday. We're almost on the verge of the night closing in. It's almost dinner time in India. I see quite a few people here. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm so excited. I would love to know from you all if you have watched the first leaked trailer of Avengers Doomsday, where we get to see Chris Evans. I'm being said hi, Elvis. Okay, I don't know what are the similarities. Thank you so much for joining in, folks. I'm so excited. I'm Bharat. This is the Trending Now YouTube Live on Radio 1 International's YouTube channel. We do this once a week, every Friday. Sarah saying hi. Thank you so much for joining in, Sarah. Thank you. Well, I'm so excited because if you all have seen the title and the thumbnail, you all know what I'm talking about. We're talking about the return of Chris Evans, aka Steve Rogers, aka Captain America in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. We're also going to be talking about Sadie Sink, who's playing the big bad in Spider-Man Brand New Day, directed by Destin Daniel Cretton, who's previously directed Shang-Chi. So that's phenomenal. Really looking forward to that. Of course, he's going to be bringing his own unique take to the visuals of Spider-Man Brand New Day, the fourth iteration of Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in terms of his solo movies. So much to look forward to. Yes. And well, apart from that, you are the king of rock and roll, man. I mean, this is a high praise, but I'm not deluded enough to think that I look like Elvis. There's a vast difference between the both of us. Thank you so much for joining, and we are seeing quite a few people here. This is quite heartening to see. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much. I know that there was no prior notice. We usually put in the word, we spread the word that we're doing this. every Friday, but we're doing this 2 days prior because there's so much to unpack. There's so much to look forward to in terms of the movies. So really kicked and really excited about the same. Yes, we are going to be talking about. Captain America's return in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Of course, the leaked teaser saying that Steve Rogers will return for Avengers Doomsday. I love you, Elvis. I think this Elvis obsession is getting out of hand. Folks, I would love to know from you all. Have you all seen the leaked? I mean, I'm not one to support piracy in any way, but of course, these are strategic moves, I feel, by movie studios as well to sort of put the teaser out because trust me, you won't be getting 144p quality nowadays because all phones are well equipped. So there's definitely some fishiness involved in that aspect. Y'all can let me know what you all do you have on your blue suede shoes? I don't know what David is talking about. Well, I am really excited about I'm really excited about Captain America. I'm really excited about Spider-Man Brand New Day, and I'm really excited about Homebound. Let me tell you all, if you all have not watched Homebound, this is a phenomenal movie that, of course, has come from our very own country, India. It's been directed by Neeraj Ghaywan, who's a formidable filmmaker who's previously made a movie called Masan, and it stars one of the now bigger actors of our country, that being Mr. Vicky Kaushal. Well, Masan has done wonders, and so has Homebound. 10 years later, he makes his next directorial venture, and this movie is so special. It's been produced by the Dharma Productions, and it, of course, stars some phenomenal actors of our country, that being Mr. Ishan Khattar, Mr. Vishal Jetwa, and Miss Janvi Kapoor. Well, this movie is absolutely phenomenal. Vinod is saying hi. Vinod, how are you, Vinod? Thank you so much for joining. Well, yes, Homebound has become India's official entry for the Oscars some time back, and now it's been shortlisted for Best Foreign Feature Film, if I'm not be mistaken, for 2026. So much to look forward to. Of course, Karan Johar, one of the producers of the movie, was so elated and he shared the news. It's actually a really well-deserved move because I've personally seen Homebound in theaters, and I feel it's one of the most gut-wrenching and heart-wrenching movies that you can see. It's out on Netflix, I believe, and you can go and check it out abroad. India, of course, it's out on Netflix. So if you already haven't watched Homebound, keep tissues in handy and watch it. Really excited for Chris Evans' return. This is going to be a return of many stalwarts from the Marvel scheme of things. Of course, we're going to be having Sir Patrick Stewart, Sir Ian McKellen, Robert Downey Jr. What's your opinion on Toxic by Yash? I think it's going to be a phenomenal movie because Geetu Mohandas is a really exciting filmmaker, and I'm sure that she's going to make a phenomenal movie with Yash, who's, of course, following it up after a monstrosity of a success, that being KGF 2 and KGF Chapter 2, and of course KGF as well. And he's going to be playing Ravan in Rama and Part 1 and Part 2. So really looking forward to Toxic. I think it's going to be a phenomenal movie. Thank you for your question, Vinod. I would urge for you all to tell me if you all have watched the supposed leaked trailers of course, Spider-Man Brand New Day and Avengers Doomsday. What do you think about the same? Yes, really exciting stuff. What's about Rishabh Shetty? Rishabh Shetty is one of the most multifaceted and multi-talented, entities in the filmmaking world of our country. Of course, he's made a phenomenal spectacle in the form of Kantara and Kantara Chapter 1, and he is such an exciting voice in terms of what he does. He's a one-man army. He's done so much on his own, written, directed, acted. He's really worked hard to get where he is, has had humble beginnings, and, proudly represents his culture. So hats off to you, Rishabh Shetty. I think he's a phenomenal. Do you know Ravi Basroor? Of course, the phenomenal musician Ravi Basroor, who's made the background score for KGF, Salar, and many other iconic movies. I love his work. He's phenomenal. Actually, one of our teammates has interviewed him, Ines. You can go and check out his interview for his latest album. He's done some of his private work. He does a lot of movie work, but something that he's done on his own, and you can go and check that out on Radio Man International's YouTube channel. Also, Rakshit Chetty, yes, of course, Rakshit Chetty as well. Yes, Rakshit Chetty is also a phenomenal filmmaker, of course. Brilliant Kannada talent. So I'm believing, Vinod, you're from Kannada. You're from Karnataka, sorry. So super cool. Um, we were actually, they all are from my place. Lovely. So where are you from? Are you from Bengaluru or you're from someplace else? You can let me know. Yes. Wow. Okay. Now this is all of a sudden become a very Karnataka centric conversation. Well, kudos to them as well. They're doing some phenomenal work. Of course, in terms of cricket, also Bengaluru has won this year. So yes, it's completely going their way. Mangalore. Wow. Do you speak Tulu? Well, thank you so much for joining in, folks. We are talking about a lot of things. We're talking about Captain America's return, Steve Rogers' return to the Marvel scheme of things. Of course, we're talking about Sadie Sink, who's going to be playing. What's Say About Akshay Khanna? I think Akshay Khanna is one of the most brilliant actors that we've seen, one of the most versatile actors that we've seen, right from his comedic roles to his dramatic roles to his villainous roles. Of course, this year has been Akshay Khanna's year in many ways. Of course, Chhawa, playing the role of Aurangzeb, and Rahman Dakhet or Rahman Baloch, whatever you want to call him. He's just hitting it out of the park every now and then. Should he be cast in Avengers? Of course, I think Akshay Khanna could be cast in anything. He's just too brilliant an actor to not be casted in something. It just depends on whether he wants to do it or not. Yeah. Well, we're going to be going on live for 2 more minutes and then we're going to be calling it a day. So, thank you so much for joining in, folks. Of course, super excited for these three movies. Avengers Doomsday, which is going to be the biggest movie that Hollywood has ever had to offer, probably the biggest movie in the world in terms of budget. I have liked and subscribed to you. Thank you so much, Vinod. We really appreciate your engagement. Thank you so much for doing that. And yes, I'm really excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. We're going to be getting a new trilogy of Tom Holland as Spider-Man, of course. A brilliant cast as well. Really looking forward to it. And of course, really happy and excited for Homebound. I really hope that it wins the Oscar because it deserves it. It's a phenomenal movie. There's so much of social commentary. Brilliant performances by Shan Khattar, Vishal Jetwa, Janvi Kapoor, and all this brilliant supporting cast. So well written, so well directed, so heart wrenching, especially the last 30 to 40 minutes of Homebound are something that will really shake you up from within. So, really looking forward to it winning big. Kudos to the whole team. And what say about Ekaki? I mean, kudos to Ashish Chanchlani as well because Ashish Chanchlani has gone out and made something, spend his own money, a passion project of his. And I think the second episode is getting a brilliant response. So I really hope that the upcoming chapters and upcoming episodes also get all the love that they've been getting. So kudos to Ashish Chanchlani. And I've had the good fortune of meeting him briefly. I've been following his work since 2015. And I think he's a wonderful person. And so is his sister. I had the good fortune of interviewing his sister as well, Muskan Chanchlani, who's a influencer, fashion and beauty influencer. So I think they're wonderful people. So kudos to Ashish Chanchlani for doing something which is out of the ordinary in terms of the YouTube, stratosphere, and going out and experimenting with this. So kudos to him. I'm really looking forward to everything in Ikaki as well and all the wonderful work that he does moving forward. Well, on that note, we're going to be calling it a day. Thank you so much for joining, folks. This is Trending Now. We do this every week, usually on Fridays, but this week we are doing it a bit early. Thank you so much for joining in, and I'll see you all. Before that, please do, for all the people joining in, if you already haven't, please subscribe to Radio 1 International, like this video, comment down, share this video with family and friends, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. I'm Bharat.